Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a tactics talk, and today we've got Mad Dog the First in his Basanti C45. He's got his rescue camo on there. He's going to go rescue some people. I don't think there's a lot of rescuing going on with tanks. I don't know. The rescue 3D skid. Is that a rescue mortar in case you need to rescue somebody by blowing them to pieces? I don't know. He has posited a good question. We are on Himmelsfjords, Dorf, jet going by. Care to weigh in on getting through the southern corner of Fjords? Fjords, that is how you say it. Fight me if you think I'm wrong. Wow, we got chaos. Now the dog's barking. Okay. I think she's barking at the airplane. That's a new one. I think she's barking at the airplane. Alright, so we're at Fjords, and we're here on the southern corner, listening to the dog bark. Mad Dog dares the T-30 to shoot him, which he does. Loses 715 hit points right off the back. I guess it could, right off the bat. I guess it could be worse. Could have been 750. Could have been 800 something. Really. He wants another piece of flesh, but the T-30 says no. This corner. It's a good question. It's a good question. For me, the clear play is whoever is in front has to keep moving. I'm going to tell you, I have run into that situation so many times. Right now, obviously, it's not the time for somebody to try to push, right? Now, Mad Dog's going to collect a friend, and we all like friends. You know, we all need a friend. Somebody who wants to hug you, you know, be near you, say, hey, what's up, buddy? The 703, Strats. Strats 1, 1, 2, 3. We've seen this. People get into a corner and they decide that the corner is more important for them to work. You're already there, but they're just going to jam in. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. But just watch. He keeps getting bumped. Does a nice job with the T-30. KV-5 bounces. T-30's locked down. Waits for the IS-3 to get out of the way. Puts a thump into that guy. And tries to get away, but boom. Shuts down the T-30. So that's big. That's going to help this corner potentially get something done. Now that big boomstick, look at all these guys back here. we're all hold down, baby. All right. 703 has buggered off for a minute, and now Mad Dog is into the whole reload area. You know, I got accused the other day on one of my videos of not being a team player. That surprised me, to be honest, a little bit. Maybe the video I was talking about potentially un-team player things. I'm not sure. Maybe it was something like you can't really trust your teammates all the time, or I don't know, but I think if you watch me play this game and stream, I make a lot of moves, team moves, that don't get backed up. And I keep doing it because I happen to agree it is a team game. I do enjoy when the random teamwork happens. Now here's not random teamwork. I don't enjoy this. The 703. Folks, don't be this guy. Don't be this guy. He rams in front. So now poor Mad Dog doesn't have as many options. He's now the guy on the outside of the echelon. If somebody comes around, he doesn't have the option to tuck up into the rock. This clown has taken his position, and he was obviously using it. So we're going to get a little bit of give and take right here, which, you know, it doesn't bother me. If you're going to be as big a goober as this person and do this, then if you get blocked a little bit, that's your problem. You put yourself in that position. So at least he's shooting, right? So here, now we're starting to think about the push. We got a bit of an advantage. We've killed the T-30. The team's doing pretty well all around. There's only, what, 3 guys in here now. An IS-3, a KV-5, and the Super. And while none of them are exactly one-shots, they're all 2-shots. We got a lot of beef. The Sturv is of limited use on a push. This guy's down hit points. We got a Malshin and the two buddies, the new best friends here, who have decent hit points. And the Malshin does some damage. We're still doing a little bit of peek and poke here. But there comes a point where you realize you've got to push in. You've got to get past here because we have to break out of the south. We can't let 2 near-deads hold so many tanks out of the game. So the Malshin, I think Mad Dog's like, well, is the Malshin just going to go and use his hit points and then I'll follow up? Or what's happening here? Nice little double tap. So our new best friends forever right here are able to do that. And now for me, this is what you want to see right here. We've created an advantage. The rest of the team's doing good. There's probably a sniper or two going to take a hit on us. That's okay because we're actually in good shape all around. So it's not always a matter of just because I have a local advantage on this corner I push, but the rest of the situation seems to be going pretty well. Where the Scorpion G, the other Barask, and the Su-101 are, they've kind of neutralized that high point right there. So if we do push in, we're not going to get shredded from north. We just have to work our way into the buildings. And all we have to do is sweep away the KV-5 and get on with it, right? And here's what happens so often. Why are we not just going? Just go by the KV-5. 703 stops. Now I'm thinking, all right, now here we go. Let's do it. Unlucky, we get a bounce. And okay, he stopped. What is he? Okay, he's dead. Go. We got it. Yeah, advantage. Press it. Here we go. Yes. Good. I don't know if he eventually realized he needed to push, or he just got tired of Mad Dog trying to get past him, or I don't know. But man, he really needed to just get in there. Because this game is so much about time. You only have so much time to get through all these various places. And sometimes by being a little too careful, you will let the other team get a few hit points back. I think Mad Dog had a shot right here, if I'm correct. But it looks like... Nope, he's behind a building, never mind. Mad Dog kills... Or what? Oh, the 105 got killed by the Basante, which was sitting there. And now it's just kind of clean up on L2. They do have to be careful. There's a couple big guns left and some TDs, so they don't want to really just walk into everything. But we got 1,717 damage. And I would tend to agree on that south corner there. It does apply going the other way as well. It's just such a constricted area that once you push into it, you can't sit there and block all the rest of your tanks. If you're not willing to be that guy, to be the team player and get out there, then don't block everybody else. Stay out of the way. There, I'm a team player. There you go. Now, it is truthful, it is the truth, that I have managed in that same situation to be too early and to push through there and get absolutely waylaid. But there is a utility to that, because if you go in and take 3 or 4 hits, that means the other guys, all those tanks that hit you are on a reload, and your other guys can push in and take advantage of that. And there is a large amount of that in this game. It's just hard in pubs to get people sometimes to take advantage of that situation. Because I know you've seen it where you've done it, trying to be the team player, you make that move, and then nobody follows it up. Mad Dog tries to do this. I have tried this multiple times. And it takes a little bit of doing. You can do it, but it ain't easy, right? Going through that little section right there. He's not going to get any more damage. We got 2,065, pretty much workmanlike. Nicely done. 4 kills, so he shut down 4 tanks. That's important. 424 assists. Got a little bit of a bounce. I think one of the big guns bounced him once. Took a big hit early on, but was able to then carefully play, do some nice side scraping, and keep guys busy. Use that auto loader for shutting people down, particularly the T-30 as an example. Just really nicely done. And I would happen to agree with him as far as weighing in on getting through that southern corner on Fjords. Yes, that's how you say it. I am a pronunciation master, like a ninja of pronunciations. I suppose you could even call me a ninja of pronunciations. Fjords and steeps. But I would agree with him there. If you're going to push, you can't block everybody up. And there's a lot of choke points in this game that are like that, or situations where it's time to push. It might not even be a choke point. Maybe just a corner, even just across a field going at them or whatever. But it's worse when you're all clustered up together. The other one I see a lot is I'll be following somebody thinking they're going to go and they'll ram the brakes on. And then, of course, we get the accordion crash, pile up on I-10 right there because one guy slammed his brakes on and got skeered. And I get it. You know, you don't want to just always be the guy running out there and getting waxed, you know, leading the push. But sometimes you got to be that guy. Sometimes you got to be that guy. And I would say, well, I mean, I run 58% win rate historically. Maybe not as much recently, but I would say that my moves like that have been overall a net positive in my career playing the game, vice a net negative. I will guarantee you there are very good players out there who will basically never do stuff like that. Probably better players than me that have higher win rates and DPGs. But I've discussed that before. I don't enjoy that kind of gameplay as much, which was why I was a little confused when I was told I wasn't a team player. But all right, that's fine. Perhaps that video, and it could have been. There's been some angry videos in the last few weeks. That could have come across as 1v29, which I think is what I was accused of. Anyway, why am I so butthurt about that? I don't know. I don't know. But Mad Dog, I'm with you, man. I agree. That guy needed to push. And it was irritating to me for him to get in front of you. I see that a lot. I would really like people not to do it. Now, if you see somebody who is just being a dead weight and you can make it happen, then do it. But clearly Mad Dog was using that as a side scraping spot. And the reason he wants that room is because he wants to be able to back out, shoot, and zing back in. So if somebody does get a little jiggy and want to come around the corner, they got to really expose themselves. And that exposes them to all the guys behind. If the other guy stacks up in front of Mad Dog, he can't get forward enough that it's a much easier ask for them to come around the corner and thump Mad Dog. And it's just a cheesy move in terms of the 703. All right, cool. A lot of little things going on there, guys. I hope you have a good day. That's all I've got. We will see you.